Guys, welcome back to Blue Collar Bassin TV. Today, we're back out on the Sun Dolphin, but I wanted to show you how you can actually run the Minn Kota 55-pound thrust trolling motor from the rear, which is probably how most people are going to run this. I usually run this from the front of the boat, but as you can tell, it's not up there right now. So I do have the battery positioned in the front. We use the same Newport Vessels 10-foot battery extension cable to do this. And I'm running the trolling motor in the rear today. And guys, if you do plan on running it from the bow of the boat, check out my conversion to switch it from a transom mounted to a bow mounted trolling motor. Super easy. All it is one screw. I literally just did it on the bank over here. So it took me 30 seconds to do it. And now we're running from the transom. All right, so we're gonna show kind of how the boat performs running it from the transom. And yeah, we're just gonna show you kind of how the whole trolling motor works and how it pushes this Sun Dolphin boat around on this pond. And the wind is blowing pretty good, so yeah, should be a good test. And I'm just gonna place the phone up here in the front. And guys, this is really weird. I normally never run it like this. All right, so that, I just hit it into the highest setting. This is the 5 setting. You can tell it's moving along pretty good. Until a big fish just blew up right here. A little cloud of dust. Okay, I will say, normally I run this from the bow of the boat, and the front of the boat really dips down in the water. With all the weight back here, minus the battery, it's sitting really flat. The battery really keeps the front end down and it stays pretty level. So I mean, I kind of like that. I've never ran it like this before. So that is really nice. This is really flat in the water. So I'm just cruising around. This is on the highest setting. Probably around 4 to 5 miles per hour, I would say. I mean, nothing extremely fast for sure, but it's not slow and it's gonna get you around. You know, check out my other videos on the Minn Kota trolling motor and the review. I just kind of wanted to showcase how it is from the rear here. And in another video, I'm going to show kind of how the motor should perform. I get a lot of people saying that they think their motors are defective or something. Let's turn here. See, it turns pretty sharp. And it still keeps the same speed. All right, but a lot of people say that they think their trolling motor is defective because it vibrates a lot. Yeah, I will tell you, this motor is on 5 and it's vibrating a little bit. It's nothing crazy. Nothing that would tell me, hey, this is probably defective, I need to take it back. Nothing like that. And guys, this Minn Kota trolling motor does have an extended handle on it. You guys can see it here. It has an extended handle. That way it assists in helping you turn it, especially if you're standing up trying to fish, which this might be the new way I fish. I might use the middle platform instead of the one up front and just fish back here. This is actually pretty nice. I didn't expect it to ride this good, believe it or not. Because you can stand up with it going. Okay, it's a little weird. Up front, I can kind of just stand there the whole time and just kind of steer it from the front. But this is definitely pretty cool. Pretty nice if I had about a 20 horsepower motor. All right, I think I'm gonna make some merch here soon. It's got like a picture of a John boat and says, "It'll be cause I'm too poor to buy a bass boat." So that's why I got a John boat. All right, but realistically, this is all I need to fish on these rivers. This is just a small, they call it a lake. It's just a small pond though. It's about 30 acres. A pond. Hey, we're just cutting around here, having fun. This thing turns pretty good in the water, guys. If you haven't checked out my videos on the Sun Dolphin American 12, definitely check it out. This thing performs pretty well and it's super cheap. It's like the cheapest John boat you're gonna see out there on the market, so you can't go wrong, I promise. All right, we're gonna go down to, this is the 4 setting. a lot slower than the 5 setting. You'll find that 1 through 4 are really slow, and then 5 is fast. Okay, that's on 2, and then 1 is just barely putting along. Okay, the 1 setting would allow you to sit here and fish very easily because you're going so slow. And if you needed to adjust a little bit, obviously just adjust where you need to. If it's a windy day, you're probably going to be battling it a lot more. Alright, but yeah, that's it, guys. So running it from the transom could be the new way I do this. Okay, also check out, if you don't feel like getting a trolling motor, check out my video where I use the paddle. And also I recommend you carrying a backup paddle anytime you go out on the water, whether that's a bass boat, whatever. Okay, you need some alternate means to help you out a little bit. If you're up the creek without a paddle, it ain't too good, okay? Alright guys, so hopefully you like this video on how to run your transom mounted trolling motor on the Sun Dolphin and how it kind of performs. And like I said, this is a 55-pound thrust trolling motor from Minn Kota. And guys, it does get it down the water pretty quick. It's nothing fast, but for a trolling motor, it is good enough. And I believe you'll be happy with this boat and the trolling motor. And definitely check out my other videos and the playlist up here on the Sun Dolphin American 12 and those Minn Kota trolling motors. And I think you will be happy with it. And guys, you can do this for under $1,000 easily. The boat is only 550 bucks if you go with the Sun Dolphin American 12, and the trolling motor setup is literally like 350. So right there, under $1,000 and you're gonna be happy with it. All right guys, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel, hit the notification bell. And guys, I'll see you in the next videos and keep it blue collar.